Yo, what's up with it, fellas? We are up in here. What's up with it? We are up in here. Yeah. Let's get up in here. Let's get up in here. Let's get up in here. You dig? Let's get up in here and get it going. Get at me in the PayPal. Get at me in the Cash App. Get at me on Rumble. KC the Red Pill Alpha the Bunk on Rumble. Get at me in the Patreon just as well. Let's get it popping. And that Rumble, fellas, there's countless of videos. Just like there's countless of videos on that Patreon, fellas. So I advise you guys to go and join. You got the links in the chat area, fellas. So there's no excuse on not joining. Go get at me, man. You dig what I'm saying? Hit me in the super chat. 50 cents, a quarter, dollar, $2. It don't matter. Show love to the show. Get at me on that membership button, fellas. Hit that membership button so you can enjoy all the perks and everything that comes with it. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe, fellas, and hit the notification bell. Hit that bell in one of those corners and hit all, so you can be accustomed to all the videos that's coming out. And we'll get them straight to you, fresh off the presser. You already know what it is. You dig? Let's get to it. Get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12@gmail.com. Get at me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real Rails FA1. You dig? And remember, fellas, like, share, and subscribe. It's very important for you guys to like these videos. You dig? So we can get up in the algorithm and keep that going. Never argue with chicks' preference, fellas. This is what men don't do. Why? It's because women are entitled to what they like. And if you a man and you understand women and you had a flock of pleather women and you to fuck with so many women, fellas, it's useless to argue their preference, fellas, because we all know a bitch to being with a tall guy, same bitch to being with a shorter guy, same bitch to more than likely being with an overweight guy, or he may consider himself overweight, or he is overweight, who knows. Same bitch to being with a guy that smokes so much weed, drink, party a lot, a dude that goes to work on a forklift, a dude that he work at the grocery store, the same bitch that fuck with all type of dudes. So when she hits you with her preference, she's basically justifying why she ain't into you. Believe that, fellas. It's all about her not being into you. That's all it is. Don't look at it like she's not into a short guy, or if you're a little bit overweight. Don't look at it like, okay, yeah. She's that type of chick. She won't even date me because I got a little extra pounds on me or whatever the case may be. No, she got smashed down by overweight guys. Motherfuckers that put that belly over her ass. Real shit, nigga. They got it in from the Bizac. You dig? Brian Turner and this motherfucker. Homie Brian Turner, fuck bitches, get money. Yeah, get to the bag, man. You dig what I'm saying? Get to the bag, man. And if she ain't following suit, fellas, then yeah, she need to get the hell up out of here. You already know what the game is. Shouts out to the homie Brian Turner. Y'all show him some love when y'all get up in here. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the day ones and he stay active in the chats, so you know what it is. You dig? But never argue your preference with a woman, fellas. So we gonna react to this video right here. And we got a dude up here, fellas, he's showing his insecurities. You know what I'm saying? He's showing that he's butthurt because these bitches just ain't choosing him or whatever the case may be. And this is a reaction to the Pop the Balloon. Let's get to it.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's solely just height for me. Height is a big preference for me, so that was just it.
No, we have to ask, how tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
And look at Brian's face. And Brian, she's someone that's your type.
She's good. She's good. I just think it's a cop out. That's the first thing y'all talk about.
It ain't no cop out. It's just her. You can say it's a cop out. She's copping out from not trying to fuck with you or liking you or choosing you or whatever the case may be, right? And then I guess you can stick with that being a cop out in your world, but it's just her justifying why she ain't into you. And she's entitled to that. And that's okay. All you gotta do is move on to the next. Too many bitches up there, man. See, when you guys get into the stance of argumentative and being argumentative and you want to argue with a bitch, fellas, and that's when you bring a whole slew of disrespect into your own world. Because a bitch, you can't out argue no bitch. And guess what? She gonna say things to try to hurt your feelings. And she see that you in your feelings because you're getting rejected or she's not choosing on you or she's not making the move that you wanted to make. Then she know where she can hit you at. She know you weak. She's actually a bitch really rejoice. You know what I'm saying? figuring out a guy who can't accept rejection, because it shows her that she can't fuck with you like that. And you know, you will be judgmental, you will be all up on her ass, and you'll be texting, calling, you'll be on some bullshit. It shows her that you're a needy guy, in so many words. So a bitch really will rejoice if she see that you can't accept rejection, fellas, more so than her just walking away and probably seeing you later on down the road, especially if you're the same city or whatnot. And yeah, I've done that before with bitches. Nigga, bitches that rejected me. All right, cool. You have a nice day. Seeing a bitch probably a year or two later again and shit, it made it happen. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength of me being able to walk away, because it might not be that time right then and there, whatever time, you know, may not be a perfect time for the bitch. Ain't no telling what she going through, relationship, who knows, right? But I end up seeing the chick later on, the shit start popping. So you guys got to get out of your feelings with this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Pedro and this motherfucker, the homie Pedro here, y'all. Show Pedro the love, y'all. And like, share, and subscribe, fellas. Like, share, and subscribe. You dig? Show Pedro that love. The new era, what he say? Yeah, he's in his feelings. Yeah, you don't do no shit like that. You don't get mad because of this. Nigga, just keep pushing. Brian Turner, that dude from down here, he an uptown cat, LOL. Dudes from over there, known for being a bit emotional like a chick. Damn. Straight up. Shouts out to Uptown. I know all the Uptown dudes ain't like I know majority. You say a lot on Marv, I guess. I know he's representing them, so he is. You know what I'm saying? Pedro in this motherfucker. What's up, Brian Turner? Brian Turner, the new era 100. We acknowledging each other. Y'all know what it is. We in this bitch. Let's get back to the show.
About his height. I think it's a cop-out. I think it's an easy thing to say, oh, he's not my height. But if I was up here talking about your weight, if I was up here talking about the weave, the lashes, and everything like that, then it would go
From my head.
I'm just saying. If you feel like I'm less of a man because I'm shorter than the 6 feet,
I didn't say that. You said that. All I said was I didn't like your height for me. That was my preference. That was it.
Right. I don't think the bitch said anything about being shorter than 6 feet. He brought that up. You see how emotions and how you deprive yourself of the game, fellas, and you start adding on shit. You start doing shit chicks do. You add on shit. You over exaggerate shit. Because I'm tall, I'm shorter than 6 feet. Because he's going off the society norms, the society's norm on how bitches may view the man. You know, if he's shorter than 6 feet, he's short. That ain't even about that. You don't think that this bitch that dated dudes your height are probably shorter and got smashed by him. Real shit. Just knocked them off and all type of shit, nigga. I mean, real game, nigga. You sleep. She just not into you. Just accept that and keep pushing. And when you displaying that you argumentative, especially around a shitload of bitches, that's a turn off. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't out argue a bitch, and the bitch she can't follow behind a man that's argumentative. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. She can't do that. She can't see herself doing that. So she'll go against you. You want to be a bitch, then I'm going to treat you like a bitch. I'm going to argue with you like I argue with these bitches. That's how they look at it. You know what I'm saying? Brian Turner, yeah, Uptown is a different entertainment capital of the city. Got a lot of gangsters, sure. But it's also got a lot of dudes like this, super emotional. Damn. Damn. Straight up. Wow. The new era, what do you say? I will have ignored her until the host next. Yeah, just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you see, you got weave, eyelashes, you got makeup, and if I come up here and judge this, and now that's tit for tat. You can't tit for tat with this bitch. She said what she said. Cool, shut her down and keep moving. You display confidence. Your confidence is going to allow you to walk that motherfucking room as if you taller than Shaq. Nigga, what the fuck? You crazy. The motherfucker, man.
I understand. I mean,
I wish you well, though.
I'm just... It's always the second or third one talking about height. So I just want to bring it to the forefront about what's the problem with that? What's the fixation?
He getting mad.
Y'all women have with height, preference, and all that. Listen, I got enough confidence and enough prosperity to be able to stand taller than the tallest guy in the room.
Talk your talk.
If that's the case, then why you stand there? You shouldn't be telling her that. You shouldn't be informing this bitch on you got enough confidence, you can stand taller than that. She should display it. You should display these things, and she should already sense that in you. She should have sensed that in you coming in the door when you first stepped in that motherfucker. And if they pop their balloons, cool. Everybody ain't gonna pop their balloons. Somebody's gonna hear you out. Somebody's gonna and keep moving. That's all it is. What the fuck? I wouldn't even be on no shit like this, but you know, dudes is they on some other shit. Brian Turner, he sound like one of my fucking single ass aunties, bro. Damn, Brian Turner, Pedro. He ruined it for the rest of the bitches. Now they all turned off. God damn, fuck that fucking dumbass. Yeah, they all turned off. You already know.
But you won't
I
experience
love that for
so.
you. I hope somebody experiences that.
Thank you for sharing. So why did you end up popping your balloon?
So like the other lady said, I have seen you on previous episodes and I did find it a little distasteful, but I've never met you in person. I wanted to give you a chance. That's why I had it unpopped.
Makes sense.
And that's one thing too, fellas, you know what I'm saying? When you spread yourself so thin, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're desperate. You know what I'm saying? You're needy and you're seeking out of desperation. You know what I'm saying? And he spread himself thin. You know, the bitch said she seen him on so many episodes, right? That means he ain't thickened up in his own pace. He's thinned himself out. He spread himself. He's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So that seems desperate, and that's a turnoff. You know what I'm saying? The chick don't want to be behind a dude, you know what I'm saying, or fucking with a dude, following behind a guy, fucking with a guy, even to the most extent having sex, you know what I'm saying, letting a guy enter her, you know what I'm saying, penetrate her, whatever the case may be, and you got desperation, because that screams that shit, she ain't shit. To her, she'll look at it like, oh, I must not be shit if I'm allowing this desperate ass dude who's jumped from pop the balloon, so either been on 20 pop the balloon shows trying to find a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what kind of bitch am I? So that's how they look at it, at them, you know, looking at themselves like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's a turnoff. And you shouldn't be out here going on these. That's why, fellas, I wouldn't do these shows. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm a motherfucking diamond in the rough. I'm a rare catch. I'm that motherfucker, you know, that I'm that grand prize, bitch. You come across me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You got to be happy and you know what I'm saying, to be in my presence or whatever the case may be, because that's what I'm allowing. If I don't allow it, guess what? You ain't in the presence. That's just how it is. So you got to be that jewel amongst yourself and know that about you. You know what I'm saying? But when you out here seeking validation, you seeking sex, you seeking a bitch, and then you arguing with these bitches, it's like, dude, you worse all the way around the board. Let me see. Brian Turner again. Let me see. A nigga who get bitches will not be on a weak ass shit like this. He come off like a dork. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Pedro, damn, he's going through a major drought. Yeah, exactly. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat. Show love to the show. Show love to the show. Hit the membership button. You know what I'm saying? Get at me in the Patreon and get at me on Rumble. You dig? And let's make that happen. Y'all know what time it is. Get in this game, so come over here and fuck with me.
But then I witnessed it for myself. The same distaste I kind of saw in the last episodes. To be specific, I guess I'll say, I think you say you're very confident, but when somebody brings up height, you get very defensive, which is not indicative of confidence. And so,
see, she's intuitive. She's paying attention to everything around. She's paying attention to you. She's paying attention to things you're saying. And you know what I'm saying? And that's what gets them to pop the balloon. You know what I'm saying? You focusing on things that ain't got shit to do with you. You are who God made you as, fellas. That's who you are. So if you wear that armor and be confident with the armor that you're wearing, fellas, you're not going to be you know what I'm saying, going off of height and society's so-called norms, and you're not going to be with that bullshit. You in your own world, you who you are. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody fuck with your world but you. Can't nobody fuck up your world but you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what confidence displays. And if you don't got that, then that's a turnoff.
for me, I wanted to hear you out because I did have a prefixed judgment of you, but I wanted to hear you out. And then that interaction kind of confirmed what I prejudged. So
Wicked.
She's definitely a catch.
Thank you.
But, you know, I think you was wrong with that. You know, the fixation height that y'all women have, that's a
Don't
problem.
say y'all. I never spoke on your height.
You just spoke on the height.
No, I never spoke.
See how he adding shit in? That woman ain't never spoke on his height. She said, you tripped on the height. You got upset about the height. And you did. See, he don't listen. And that's another thing bitches don't like. You know what I'm saying, fellas? If you not listen, and you can have a better response to it. You know what I'm saying? There wouldn't be no argument. You know what I'm saying? It really wouldn't be a response. You shouldn't be responding back. He should just keep on moving because she really broke his character down. Let's just keep it real. You tripping off height. You tripping off what the next motherfucker say. You getting off into your feelings. You getting mad and you spread yourself thin. You all everywhere. And she really called you out. So accept the shit and keep pushing. If you can't, and then now you want to argue with these dudes is crazy, man. They could probably have every bitch up there if he, even the host, nigga, if his game was right, nigga. He don't even pay attention to shit.
On your height. I never spoke on your height. I said what you did on your previous episodes was distasteful to me, but I wanted to give you a chance to come out here and interact with you myself. I actually wanted to answer one of your questions, which is why I had my balloon unpopped. But you got, I won't say sassy. You got.
Hold up, fellas. Hold up. Answer this calls from a worker. Hold on. Let's get it cracking. We back at it. We back at it.
Defensive with her, and I didn't appreciate that, and I feel like you were like that on the previous episodes, and I saw it in real life.
That's not you. That's a whole nother woman. So you're a girl's girl. You would choose a woman before you choose a man. That's what.
Yes.
You would. Okay.
Let's move on.
Where did hold up? Where I'm missing something. I don't think she said anything about that. What the fuck? See, these dudes, he's so much into, he's so butthurt and he's so insecure, bro, about being rejected and not being chosen up on, man. And he's adding other shit. See, this is emotional shit, man. This is feminine shit.
I won't say sassy. You got defensive with her, and I didn't appreciate.
Yeah, say sassy, because he is getting sassy.
That, and I feel like you were like that on the previous episodes, and I saw it in real life.
That's not you. That's a whole nother woman. So you're a girl's girl. You would choose a woman before you choose a man. That's what.
Yes.
You would. Okay.
Let's move on.
Oh nah, I didn't see that. Don't even she never said that. I don't see where he read that at. I only see how he see that. This is the lame shit I'm talking about, fellas. Trent Trader, the homie Trent Trader in here, y'all. Show Trent Trader some love, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all, and show the homie Trent Trader some love. What's good, fellas? What's good with it? Trent Trader said, buddy's back. Yeah, he's back at it, man. We done with him for now, but yeah, I'm quite sure he got more to come and tell, you know what I'm saying, in the future. Ain't no telling how many more videos he got. It seemed like that Pop the Balloon shit got the same people recurring on that motherfucker. I don't know if they paid. I don't know. They get paid to do this. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's crazy. But what I do know is that don't argue a woman's preference, fellas. Arguing her preference is useless. You know what I'm saying? That won't get your foot in the door. You know what I'm saying? And if you if the bitch say, well, I don't like the shoes you wearing or whatever the case, or I don't like your height or whatever it is, and okay, cool. That's your, you have a nice day and you keep pushing. I'm not going to stand there and give you no feedback. I'm not going to give you the attention that you're seeking. I get bitches that match with me. Now, in person is totally different, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Either you got a man, bitch gonna say she got a man, she gonna act like she don't hear you, or something like that to display their rejection part. You know what I'm saying? Or come up with something. I be too busy. I don't know if I'm gonna be free whenever you're free. And if they slagging and making things like difficult, fellas, then you already know that's a sign of rejection. They just trying to let you down easy. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's cool. I can't get let down easy. I know what it is. I'm gonna walk away hard. You dig? So that's just how I go. You dig what I'm saying? That's how I move. Now you get the bitches on the date apps or whatever, Tinder, Facebook, wherever you on whatever apps or multiple apps, right? you get the chicks on there and shit, you know what I'm saying? And they, you know, they'll say certain shit, well, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I really don't, you know what I'm saying? I really don't be on here as much. You know, won't you follow me here, or you'll send your number or whatever the case may be, tell her to hit you up, and then she'll send her number back, and like a tug of war with numbers and shit, bitch, all this. These are non-interest, fellas. A lot of things you got to catch up on non-interest, fellas. And to make it simple, fellas, if it ain't a go, then it's not interest. You really want to look at it like that. Sometime it ain't a go, and then later on could be a go, or, you know, a couple of days later, or whenever the case may be, they might hit you up, and it may be a go whenever they, you know what I'm saying, feeling you, or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? That's there. You know, it's always an exception to the rule. However, the majority of the time, if it ain't a go and you're not going on it, if it's not happening, the bitch ain't at your shit, you ain't at her. I mean, you're not at her. You really don't want to move, like, but at your shit, at a room, or, you know, or making it happen somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Making it, if it ain't that, then it's not that. You know what I'm saying? A chick can have you thinking that it's going down, fellas, when it really ain't going down, or she'll try to let you down easy and hopes that you will catch on to how she's letting you down and move on without no arguments, no malice, no, you know, no judgments, no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they get guys like this. They just don't know how to move on. You got to be the man to move on, fellas, and keep pushing. Don't give them what they lurking for and what they looking for, fellas. They bitches be lurking for that motherfucking attention. You know what I'm saying? So don't give them that, and you'll be straight. Trend Trader said 100. Pedro, the new area, said, what's up, Trend Trader? Trend Trader said, Pedro, yeah, we in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we in this motherfucker. So, you know, I want you guys to understand that, man. You know what I'm saying? When it's not a go, it's not a go. They'll feed you with all type of other shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to catch on to it and keep pushing. Don't get in your feelings. A motherfucker, if you get in your feelings and you don't even know this bitch, you may need to see a psychiatrist or something. Nigga need some therapy, something going on. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. The fuck? That's crazy. But check this out, fellas. When it's pipe time, they don't care. Now, at 17, 18, young nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? I was a young nigga doing it. Now, as I got out of prison, I did that time and got out, I was a little growing up, you know, late 20s. I wasn't fully grown. I mean, I'm grown. I was grown, but I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not an OG status or whatever the case may be. I was still, you know, getting out, but I was more mature. Put it to you like this. And the things I've done when I was 17, 18, and 19 or whatever the case, 16, I wouldn't have never done at the age I am now, and you know, when I got out or whatever the case may be. And I done ran through chicks and shit, fucking them or whatever. They got their baby there. I know it ain't my baby, it's her baby, you know. Bitch got the baby in the bed, baby knocked out right here. I'm thumbing it through, you know what I'm saying, getting it in, you know. Bitch to put the babies in the playpen, do toys and all that shit around, you know, get them set up so they can be distracted, popping the music loud. I'm breaking her in, off in the restroom, or I'm, you know, I done did these things, you know what I'm saying? And to be, you know, going through this shit in your 20s, 30s, and that's kind of teenager shit I can see as acceptable. You moving, right? You just moving off what it is. Now, 20s, 30s, 40s, and all that shit, you still going through this type of shit, man. I don't know. And I'm just speaking for the guys, you know what I'm saying? But the bitch, I guess guys gonna move behind the way bitches, but guys don't lead no more. You know what I mean? They never, I ain't gonna say no more, you know what I'm saying? It was more, I guess, it was more masculinity I could see put forth when I was a kid or whatnot. Guys was holding strong with that shit. Now, today's time, man, these guys are, you know, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? If I'm coming in, I'm coming nail a bitch and knock her off. And she got these babies here, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure they safe. I ain't gonna be, I don't know. He had this bitch she put her own babies on the ground. She had them kids sleeping on the ground, nigga, while she was getting that dick. Baby daddy happened to come in and catch this shit. Well, this something else, ain't it?
Yo, Elena, what you got going on, bro? What? This is a friend? Yes. So this is what you turned Jehovah's Witness for?
Sebastian, chill out. It's just a friend.
This nigga said this is what you turned Jehovah's Witness for. Shaming this bitch with religion. Damn, nigga, like she ain't human. Like that pussy ain't gonna get wet. Nigga, stop.
Bro, and you got my kids on the ground.
What are you talking
Bro, you got my kids on the ground, bro. My daughter's on the ground. Winsor, a grown ass nigga like this. I'm not even mad, bro, but she gotta go, bro. Feel me? She got DCF.
Yeah, I don't want to show the bitch off in her lingerie and shit, fella. We're gonna pass up a little bit of that. We're gonna get back to it. We're gonna pass up the lingerie and shit on, YouTube got their things.
Look how my daughter is on the ground. Look how my daughter is on the ground. You got that. You got it, bro. You got it. you got it, bro.
Now, as a man, yeah, your average guy gonna be infuriated behind that. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, what the fuck? My kid on the ground, the other one in the playpen. They basically babies and they're unattended. You know what I'm saying? Why you over here laid up with another dude? Now, this is my friend, but he and this motherfucker, you already know, he in there knocking the soul out. He knocked the soul out the pussy. Knocked it to where they went to sleep, right? We already know what went on, right? Now, that's what it is. That's their business now. When it comes to these kids, right? You leaving them unattended. And I'm thinking these are midnight hours. These are probably hours where everybody gonna be sleeping and knocked out, right? But she leaving these kids unattended while she getting dick. Fellas, one thing I can say about women, when they into a dude, nigga, they are into a dude. Like anything goes, nigga. Them kids is, nigga, get them over here. I'm paying attention to this. I'm solely wrapped up. Bitch got tunnel vision on the dick, like straight up, man. That's one thing I know about a chick, fellas. I'm telling you, man, this is crazy right here, bro. Comment section. We're gonna get to y'all. What? No, he ain't snitching. What he do? He really gonna record dudes' license plates.
Oh shit.
I mean, I guess he can report some shit and get the endangering of children, endangering of the welfare of children, or some shit like. He could probably put that in their business. Ain't no telling, man. This is crazy. My thing is this: he's comfortable as a motherfucker walking in and out that motherfucker with homie around, ain't he? Could have came in that motherfucker and got hit with that motherfucking, got hit with that bazooka, nigga. I'm telling you, these niggas is crazy. Hold up, man. Let me get over here. Trent Trader said, was he asleep? Yeah, he was asleep. He got to knock the soul out of it, went to sleep on that bitch. Trent Trader said, wow, that's they don't give, nigga. When it's dick time, nigga, they don't care. This is how much they don't give a fuck, nigga, when it's dick time, nigga. I'm telling you. Let me see. Pedro said, honestly, I'm surprised he's chilled about it. Yeah, I mean, if you a man, fellas, and you walk in and see some shit like this, yeah, you see how trifling the bitch is, and you see what it is. You know what I'm saying? First, you got to go to, he slipped up, he fucked up. We all make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? And he fucked up and knocked up a bitch like this. You know what I'm saying? If his game was stronger, you know what I'm saying? If he was seeing how she treat herself, since things you got to pay attention to, fellas, before you decide to pump that nut in them and get them pregnant and knock them up, fellas. It's a lot of things you got to pay attention to, so you can't really jump the gun and blame this bitch for who she really is when you the one who laid up with her and knocked her up. Think about these things, fellas. And in this spilled milk, you know, I'm not blaming for that. We all made mistakes. I made mistakes with my baby mom. We all did these things, right? But you got to grow. It's called growth and development, fellas. Now, when you get to the stage to where you seeing this evolving, your children, fellas, it's time for you to step in and get them children away from her, especially if she's mistreating them like this, putting them on the floor, letting them, on the floor. You got bugs, spiders, anything crawl up in that baby's ear, and that baby anything can infect that baby laying on that ground. A lot of things can take place, you know what I'm saying, with a little baby like that laying on the fucking ground. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm not having that. That's not cool. You know? But a bitch gonna be a bitch. And when it's dick time, fellas, it's dick time. I'm telling you. Trent Trader said DNA test. Yeah, I would have been to have that done off the back. Pedro, get the evidence, take it out of court, bro. Yep. Yeah, go to court and get your kids, man. Like I said, this is ground for him to get his kids. Can take them with you, put them in your custody, then she can live the life she want to live. Pedro, the new era. Facts, Trent Trader. He said, mom's always that. Mom's baby, daddy's maybe. Yep, that's the real game. Trent Trader, he said 100. Pedro, he's walking on snowy night, hell no. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. I wouldn't have just walked up in that house like that, though. Nah.
Look at my daughter.
Are you taking his kids?
Look at my daughter.
Yeah, take him. That's the case.
Elena, this is crazy, bro. I mean, you had a girl on the ground, like. All right, bro. Respect, bro.
Yeah, homie, chill too. The dude, he chill. Yeah, it's a chill. Sometimes it can be chill situations. If you humble about it, the next person could be humble about it. You come in riled up, then that can rile up that person. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, we men about it. You know, the bitch is in the wrong for it. Let me get my kids. Now, y'all can get back to what y'all doing. I'm going to take them up out of here, though. And with this evidence, we're going to process some paperwork. That following morning that's going on, yeah. If I got to go to work or whatever, I'm going to have to take a leave or whatever, let them know I got business to handle. And I'm quite sure the men in there will understand. Let me get out here and get this paperwork going, get these kids in my custody. I got my own shit, my own vehicle. I'm working. I can provide for them. Yeah, they coming with me. And you go live your life. That's how I will handle it as a man. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I ain't got no problem with taking my children, fellas. Here, nigga, they mine. They're part of me. And I be damned if I got to go waste money on hospital bills and all this shit coming back on me. I'm going to make sure they good, right? And this is going to fall back on me anyway. So let me make sure they good. You ain't doing it. Y'all supposed to have this bitch co-parenting with me, but since she ain't doing it right, I'm out. Now you can go live your life. I don't give a fuck what you do, but the kids, nah, we can't have that. Trent Trader like 100. Yeah, that's what we do as men. We don't do that, fellas. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all hit the PayPal, the Cash App, the Super Chat. Show love to the show. Show love to the show. Get at me on Rumble. Get at me in the Patreon and hit that membership button, fellas. 50 cents, $1, $2, a quarter, don't matter. Show love to the show. You can be this blunt right here, fellas. I've done this before. Matter of fact, I done this last week. And the chick drove like an hour. You know what I'm saying? Chick drove from Harrisonville, Missouri. That's like 45. It's about 45 minutes. I said an hour. About 45 minutes from Kansas City. Well, from Independence, where I stay at, it's about 45 minutes, 50 minutes or something. Chick came down here, right? Met her off Facebook, Facebook dating shit, right? And I was blunt with the bitch. Bitch asked me, bitch said, look, straight up, I want to let this, like, holler at me. Let me know what it is. Be honest with me. Do you want to really get to know me for real? And we actually like grow with this shit? Or do you want to have a hookup? Do you want to fuck? What's it? I said, I'm going to be honest with you, baby. I want to knock your motherfucking drawers off. I want to knock your back out. You already know what it is. I'm just being honest with you. And if you in that mood of making that happen, but I told her, text me. I say, look, text me and hit me up. Because I don't like to really talk that on the dating apps. Because you got some people Some bitches will set you up. You get to talking freaky, they report you and your shit shut down. You don't trust that shit. So I tell them, hit me on the phone, like text me, right? Bitch, text me. I let her know what it was on the phone. Text. Bitch took like 30 minutes to respond back. Got back at me. Where do you stay? I'm in Independence. Boom, boom, boom. So I like your honesty. I'm cool with your honesty. So many guys be lying, this and that, this and that. You know, they say one thing and do the next thing, and you don't hear from them no more. They say they don't want to actually have sex. They want to get to know you. When they really want to have sex, you come over, then they're expecting sex. And when these things are not discussed or not mentioned, and that's why I tell you guys to be blunt. And I was blunt with it, fellas. Chick came through, nigga, like literally came through. Gave her the address, came through. Nigga banged her all the way out. Bitch drove right back home, bro. On some honest shit, just like this.
I want to make boom boom with you. Do you want to make boom boom with me?
I guess maybe.
I wouldn't be doing this Gandhi shit right here, recording. You know what I'm saying? You pull up on and say it. Now, I don't know if it's a skit, if he's being straight up, but being honest, being upfront, fellas. And shouts out to he passed away, man. He had Alan Roger Curry. Shouts out to Alan Roger Curry, may he rest in peace. He had the Mode 1 video, right? To where he was letting you know it was called Mode. I guess he labeled it Mode 1, where you come straight at a bitch and you can be direct and things can happen your way. Yeah, you're going to get those who, oh, you creepy. Oh, you just come to every girl like this? Oh, you just speak your mind? It ain't nothing but bitches rejecting you. You know what I'm saying? They not into you like that. The person that they into like that will come at them like that, and they're still dropping panties, fellas. Now, you can come at, and you can come in a lot of group of, you come in so many bitches like this, and I guarantee you're going to find some that's going to be G with it. I put my soul on it, fellas. You know what I'm saying? I've done this shit in person with chicks before. You know what I'm saying? But here, that's why I'm speaking on the recent one, because that was more recent. But in life, yeah, I've done this shit with multiple women. And like I said, this is Gandhi. I'm not going to do it like this. Cameras and shit.
Hola. Who are you?
Now the chick on camera, now that may fucked it up. He may not never get her again. Because nigga, why are you recording? Why you know what I'm saying? Like, that may fuck this shit up right there, but we're going to set aside that and get to the game. He was direct, fellas. He let her know what it is. And if, something, fellas, women are hornier than you. I'm telling you. I don't know why guys think that they're not. Because you probably was raised that way. Your mom's taught you that. Grandma's all you men out here, dogs, they cheaters, and had you put you in the mind frame of men just doing dirty shit. No, women are way more hornier than you. I promise you. They way more horny than you. You know, you turn on the fuck video or whatever, or corn or whatever, and get you some Vaseline, lotion, and whack. You cool. Man, bitches got toys, nigga. They got shit this round, nigga. You like, what the fuck? That motherfucker go up in you like, yeah. Nigga, bitch have the baby, right? Yeah, that shit, yeah, it can get up in her, nigga. Real shit. Bitches got Rose toy. They got so much shit. You know what I'm saying? That stimulates them. You know what I'm saying? They are way more horny than you. And if you coming at them straight like that and they feeling it and they feeling you and feeling your directness and confidence, boldness, and you being blunt, you gonna make it happen. Real shit. Trader. Dudes in these damn cameras, yeah. They lames like that. They got to display shit for their viewers and their friends and subscribers and whatever they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't meant to be on a motherfucking camera. You know what I'm saying? Knock that shit off, keep pushing. If you don't believe me when I tell you the story, then you just don't believe me. I don't give a fuck. I ain't here to convince you. I'm here to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? You can take my advice and go do the same shit, and then you'll see it work for you. Then you know it's real. Because it's real. But you can't just expect that to happen with every woman, fellas, but it's going to happen. You approach enough women like that, it's going to happen eventually. That's how it go. Get up in here and holler at me, fellas. Holler at me before I get up out of here. Get up here and holler at me. I got to make a run. I get over here to this job. We putting up tile. Nigga making this shit look pretty now. Get up here and holler at me. Let me know what's on your mind. Otherwise, fellas, like, share, and subscribe once again. Get at me in the PayPal, Cash App, the membership button, the Rumble, the Patreon. Go to the description below my About section. You'll see my number there. Text me first. Let me know video topics, consultation, whatever it is. Holler at me. get at me there. The number's there. You see all the links here, fellas. The Gmail, everything's up here. Ain't no excuse. You know what to do. Pedro, the new era, especially the religious men, think girls can hold it. Yeah. I don't know why they think that. Nigga, you crazy. And them the more freaks, the bitches that's in the church with them. Bitch sitting up there in the pool pit or sitting on out in the audience or whatever with them. Yeah, come on, man. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Bitches get down. They go. You know what I'm saying? That's why they resort to guys like me. Guys are gonna keep it straight up blunt and keep it real. You look up, you thinking you got a holy bitch nigga that's just straight holy. She goes to church. She just all the way. She's on her shit 100. She's gonna hold herself. She's basically a virgin. Bitch damn near on that status or whatnot, and bitch getting dog walked by a nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I ain't gonna say I'm a sinner, but shit, I sin. But yeah, fellas. Shouts out to Pedro. Shouts out to Trent Trader and Brian Turner once again for going up in here and showing me that love like they always do. And I'm up out this bitch. Until next time, holla. Peace.